Thank you. Esta la mierda, pinga esto.
No veo nada, ¿qué es lo que mándala?
Ah, el maldito que echa ese, yo que lo odio.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight it's Diamond Dynasty Baseball between the Dominican Republic and Miami. It's going to be a premier pitching match. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The second baseman.
First delivery to him on the way. Off the plate and low here, ball one.
7 o'clock.
And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. The 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Griffey Jr. is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number one. Now to the plate, Troy Tulowitzki. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That ball hit high and deep. Stretch. You can't put it on the board. Yes. So one away here with the bases empty. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. Hard hit to first. Gehrig fields it cleanly, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. Two gone now here in the first.
Batting fourth.
So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Frank Thomas. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Two out, nobody on. 1-2 to Frank Thomas.
1-2. No,
misses. Ball two.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
Got a full count.
Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Hannes Wagner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop. Number 0.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Clearly fooled there on the slider. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
The 1-2. Fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. And he got him. Stepping into the box, Ken Griffey Jr. as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Griffey
starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0.
Nope,
too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Down the line and fair. That's a hit. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit. Stepping up now, Willie Mays, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ball one to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0. Misses. Ball two. Griffey Jr. leads off second with one gone in the inning. Line drive to center field.
Yeah.
Yelich is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. Settling in now, Lou Gehrig, runner in scoring position with two gone. And he got him out in front that time. Strike one. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
These are the moments right here. You got a good pitcher on the mound. You don't know if these opportunities are going to present themselves throughout the course of the game. You have to capitalize in this situation.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just...
And we'll have to leave it there. Stepping in, Hanley Ramirez, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Hanley Ramirez.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. 2 of the game's best, 2 of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Roll, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
Number 3, Babe Ruth.
Ball one as he lays off below the zone. Not close. It's 2-0. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Very rarely do you see a player of this caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
The catcher, number 28, Buster.
Check swing called strike. 0-1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line drive to left, but he'll flag this one down toward the alley. At the plate, Chipper Jones, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. In there at the letters 0-1. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. 1-1 pitch to Chipper. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And he fouls this one off. Here he comes again. 1-2. Scooped up on the backhand, and that's out number 1. So the
Batting
base is
sixth,
empty here with one
the right
away,
fielder,
and that brings in the
Cody
former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody
Bellinger.
Bellinger. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that's a swinging strike three in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Bellinger is retired, 2 down now. So stepping in, Rogers Hornsby will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't.
Oh, and he snags it out of midair, and that ends the inning. Into the box now, Ted Williams, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
The left fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Williams.
Looked like the curveball slipped out that time.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Outside, 3-0 now. 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
22.
First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there. And the sinking fastball, called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
From the stretch.
23.
First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Here it comes, the 3-0. It's the outside corner, strike 1. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Fernando Tatis Jr. goes down for out number 2 in the top half. A ball and a strike. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Striding in, JT Realmuto.
Leading
First
off
pitch
for
of the
Miami,
at-bat.
The catcher.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Realmuto.
Liner towards second, but this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
Batting ninth.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Bob Feller. He'll get to take his first cuts here. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner, 2-2.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
0.
First delivery to him on the way. And a ball, 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Heading out towards shallow right. Ruth is in pursuit. He's there to track it down. In his Christian Yelich.
For the Huskies, the center fielder, Christian.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
1-2 for Christian Yelich. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
The first baseman.
Ready now, Frank Thomas, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 0-1 the count. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Frank Thomas goes down to become the first out here in the 4th. A ball and a strike now. Hit hard up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So first and second with one man gone, and here comes the Babe, and he takes ball 1. Line toward the gap in left center, and that'll get down out there near the wall, and the runner will score from second, and a relay to the plate, and he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. Digging in to try it again. Buster Posey hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Now here's the signal from the dugout.
¿Y qué fue lo que yo hice? Ah, la creta.
And that makes runners at the
Qué boludo soy, hombre.
2-1.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer. If he puts somebody else on, we'll see if he can find it.
And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Well, obviously not biting on the first 2, so it looks as though they'll just go ahead and wave him down to first base for free here.
Number 22.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. From the stretch, the 1-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And that ends the inning. So coming to the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heater.
Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss as he ran that in. In on him, a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another 1-2 delivery. And this is swung on and missed by Griffey as Junior's gone for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Willie Mays. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup that second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
Fouled off. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Two pitch is fouled away. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Kershaw will slide one over to first. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. A ball and 2 strikes. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. Ready once again, Fernando Tatis Jr. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
The second baseman, number 23.
Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike 1. So earlier in the broadcast, we mentioned that we might be seeing a pitcher's duel today, and these two guys have certainly delivered on that promise.
Yeah, Matty, executing a game plan to a T. Both guys with big power arms, establishing the fastball, and then using their off speed to get these guys and keep them honest.
You know what, Dero, in the day and age where we're seeing a lot of high-scoring games, it's kind of refreshing to see 2 pitchers on point like they are in this one. Run's going to be at a premium. Both these guys look super locked in.
And that's by him. It's 0-1. Hit on the ground toward the left. To his left, Wagner. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in once again, Christian Yelich.
Christian Yelich.
First offering on its way. Check swing here as they'll appeal it down to Eric Summersgill at third, and he says no swing, so it's ball 1. Now the 1-0. He's outside for a ball.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Too high, and it's 3-0. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
The first baseman, number 35.
First pitch of the at-bat. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Yelich at second with 2 down. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch.
Oh, the big hurt connects here and sends it high and deep out to left field. If you don't eat a meat, you can't have any pudding. How can you have any pudding if you don't eat your meat?
Now
First
that
delivery to him on the way.
Hanley.
Outside
Ramiro.
target here, and he hits it for strike one. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the...
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Striding in once again, Chipper Jones, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
3-1 the count now. Now he tries to hold back on the swing, and the home plate umpire says he did so successfully. It's ball 4.
Right fielder, Cody.
Now at the plate, Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In there for strike one.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Digging in, Rogers Hornsby hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat, and it's fouled away. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
2 balls and a strike now. 3-1 now.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Skied into straightaway right. Ruth has a beat on it. 2 down. Ready for another. Chance. JT Realmuto hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. And that misses for ball 1. Two and 0 now.
Ball 2.
Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1.
Looped under that one with that swing, which tells me he was probably anticipating it being a sinker.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he struck him out. Ready for another shot now. Babe Ruth. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point.
Babe Ruth.
Here comes the first pitch. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second just because he took the first one that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Gehrig waits on it. One away. Now batting, Buster Posey. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time.
And they'll have to kind of come after him this time. No good reason for walking him right here. The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
Swung on and belted. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And standing in the outfielder, Ted Williams. A ball and no strikes.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells.
Swung on and belted. Into the box now, Clayton Kershaw. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last
oh, and he has some trouble with it. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out.
Number 23.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Giving chase is Junior. He tracks it down, and that will end the. Mike Piazza is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Good fastball as he gets the swing. And a miss. The windup and the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Tatis has it. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Honus Wagner. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Ruth on the move. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. In now, Ken Griffey Jr. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And this is low, ball 1.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
Fouled away. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Williams sprinting after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Zach Britton enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. First pitch coming. Here it is. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
To 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Digging in, Christian Yelich.
The center fielder.
He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
And here's a slider for a called strike.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually, a quality take.
And he will just make it to the bag here in time, and that's out number 2.
Number 35.
He's set, and the pitch. Line drive to center field. And he will get there to make the running play. Leading off the inning, Willie Mays. And they'll need him to get something going here.
The center fielder, Willie Mays.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Willie Mays is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
1-2 now. The 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Oh, no, he muffed it. Again, a 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He takes the turn and heads for second. And big trouble as this gets to the wall now. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Now in the box, Chipper Jones. It was a walk in his last trip. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he popped him up. Tatis has a play. 2 down. Now at the plate, Cody Bellinger. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. Now at the plate, Rogers Hornsby. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard. Dennis Eckersley trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
That ball is absolutely crushed. Now at the plate, JT Realmuto. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
JT Realmuto.
Fouled off. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And it's fouled away. Soft grounder left side. Throw onto the big target if Frank Thomas will take care of him. And stepping in, Hanley Ramirez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Republic, the third baseman.
Here comes the first
Hanley
pitch.
Ramirez.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Now batting, the catcher.
First delivery to him on the way. Hard hit toward the hole.
¿Para qué diablo me tiré yo, coño? ¿Qué mierda esta? Si esa bola la cogía él.
Trying to pick things up where he left
Ay,
off.
piña.
Ted Williams. It was a solo shot for him in his last at bat. Low for ball 1. Can't catch up to that pitch, and it's a ball and a strike. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Griffey waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Ty Cobb will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. And they start him out away with a cold strike. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Cobb is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in the sport, and it doesn't matter right-handed or left-handed pitching. He's one of the elite threats with a bat. Yeah, swinging on the fastball there. Ty Cobb becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. 1-0 the count. 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Here it is on 3-0. And that's in there. 3-1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
And the count will be full. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
The left fielder.
Into the box.
Griffey.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. And Griffey swings right through this one, so it's 0-2 now to Junior. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. The 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. A swing and a miss as he chased with.
Mierda, se me olvidó poner un pitcher calentado. A la cara esto.
Aroldis Chapman enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
que tiene tanta sal como la que yo tenía al lado tuyo.
Ese corazón, ahí lo que hay sangre muchas veces. A mí no me habla de sentimiento.
JT Realmuto will try to get his club a little ninth inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The ninth inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single. Digging in, Fernando Tatis Jr. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Kenley Jansen takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Jansen.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Anda, mierda, este mamaco
now, Troy Tulowitzki. He'll look
este maldito marco, pero a mí nunca me ha gustado ponerlo pichar.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Realmuto over at second. Tatis at first with no outs.
Este tipo es un marco, loco. ¿Cae?
Popped him up. Wagner is under it. One out. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. Lays off 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Billy Wagner enters the game with one gone in the top of inning number 9. Wagner has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Christian Yelich goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Frank Thomas is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. And it's 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to attack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
2-2 the count. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Hanley Ramirez would be next. To the right side and through, a base hit. Bellinger's got it. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Number 2.
At the plate, Hanley Ramirez. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Sergio Romo takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. And a good idea to hang close at first as he'll make it back easily. 1-1. Here it is. Fouled away. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
High
pop up. Jones is there for it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam.
Diablo, ¿de qué picheo? ¡Ah, la queretica!
Kirby Yates enters the game to finish this one off here in the
Vamos a
bottom of the
hacer
ninth.
carrera ahora. Son tres
Stepping up to
carreras,
the
son
plate,
nada.
Willie Mays. He went down on strikes last time up. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. And he fouls this one off. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Ruth over to his right. One away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Lou Gehrig. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. A ball and a strike. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball two. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Now the 3-2 pitch. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball four. So a runner at first now with one away, and standing in now one of the best players of the past 2 decades, the great Chipper Jones. No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1. Ball one as he lays off below the zone.
Not a surprise to see that low splitter there. Anything with downward movement like that is going to be at the top of the list in a double play situation.
Taken that time by Chipper as the count draws even at 2-2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fouled off.
Nice.
Now a swing by Chipper, and this one is smoked out to
Diablo,
deep
pero
right
no
field.
se fue esa bola.
Ruth is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. Standing in, Bellinger. He comes to the plate. The last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Aroldis Chapman takes over on the mound. Always he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. Too high that time with the slider to start the at bat. It's ball one. Up top, it's 2-0.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0.
And it's belted high and deep into right center, but that'll be off the wall in right center. Gehrig is on his way home, but no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. Standing in, Rogers Hornsby. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Trevor Hoffman will slide in now and try to work out of this. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Too low, 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. The 3-1 taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. And now we'll step off the rubber here and just look him back to third. He's set. The 3-2 fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Ruth is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
También, pues.